Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton.
I'm Charlie Neff.
And Selena Gomez is an engaged woman.
Woo!
The internet isn't as excited as you are.
Oh, everyone's excited. What are you talking about? This
I
is
don't
like
know
the biggest story this morning.
I don't know if you're reading what I'm reading, Charlie.
Oh, no.
Internet not that excited where I'm. My form of the internet is.
Oh, I do want to hear.
Megan Fox. Few new details in the developing story where her and MGK have broken up. This is your story you broke.
Yes,
So we'll talk about some more
I've
of those
got all
details.
the details for you, how friends don't want her to get back with him.
And finally, we'll give you a few more Luigi Mangione updates. This time, he won't receive any of his grandmother's fortune, potentially, because of the incident last week.
Yes.
Sad stuff for him, I guess. A reminder, please leave your comments. We're live on YouTube, and we'll get to them at the end.
Leave your comments about any of the stories or even about us. We want to hear from you.
To begin with, Selena Gomez, Benny Blanco, they're engaged.
Woo-woo!
They posted a series of photos yesterday
Yep.
of the ring.
Do you think it was real time? Like, do you think this went down last night?
It must have gone down recently.
Yeah, I was feeling like it was real time. Like she was so excited. She like posted right then and there because it was like all these photos on her story, photos on her Insta. I mean, whatever the case, that ring is insane.
The ring is insane. Not as insane as, I saw
What? Oh, don't even.
I saw a side-by-side of the rings that, Justin Bieber, the women throughout his life have had.
Oh, no.
Hailey Bieber's ring is almost the same as Selena's, but like 3 or 4 times bigger.
Is it still the marquise?
Don't know what that means.
Marquis, like the shape?
It's a similar shape, but the shape is a lot smaller. But anyway, I just saw people...
Charlie, let's not compare.
For some reason, people don't like Selena and Benny together.
Well, yeah, that has definitely been a thing for a while. But like, I think it's just like haters. Like, she's
Why,
in love,
though?
she's happy.
Why are they the haters, though? That's what I'm interested in.
Because she was with the biggest pop star in the world. So people want her to be with somebody at that level, which is impossible. But also, like, why does that matter? If she's happy, she's happy.
I mean, yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that maybe her previous relationships have kind of been who she thought she should be with.
Right.
And
like
Benny's...
The Weeknd,
Justin Bieber, but I don't think she's that person. I think she's like a homebody. She
definitely.
She likes being a celebrity, but not as much as like some of the big stars. I think she prefers to be a bit reclusive.
Yeah, more low key.
And Benny Blanco is low key. He's
for sure
very low key.
I thought the proposal was interesting. It looked like he set up like a park in the backyard.
Okay.
And made it look like a picnic in the park. Guess what they were eating?
Sandwiches?
Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like just
They had like a bunch of Taco Bell on the picnic blanket, and it looks like he proposed while they were having the picnic eating Taco Bell.
Well, Taylor Swift took the opportunity to make it all about her.
Oh, stop. They're best friends.
I know. She just wrote, "Oh, of course I'm going to be the flower girl."
Yeah, that was cute.
Don't make it about you.
Oh, Charlie.
Damn, they're going to have short kids, aren't they?
What? That's horrible.
Selena's like 5'5" and Benny is shorter.
Yeah, he's short.
They're going to have short kids.
Okay.
What else of notes have I got here to bring it up? I just think
Jennifer Aniston commented.
Jennifer Aniston,
Cardi
yes.
B commented. It was like all celebrities in the comments. It was crazy.
I feel like they'll just get eloped, these guys. I don't think that
Why?
Selena... and I like that. I don't think Selena...
Well, eloping is like in style right now.
Eloping is in style? Is that since you did it?
No, I did it because of the trend.
Oh.
But also my family did like elopements.
Yeah, I mean, these big weddings that cost... I mean, I know she's got a lot of money, but...
You had a kind of a big wedding.
No, I didn't.
Everyone flew to Tennessee.
You mean my dad, my mum, and my sister?
Yeah, from Australia. That's thousands of dollars in just plane tickets alone.
So you're saying that the 6
Not even including the present.
You had a 6-person wedding, and you're saying it a big
You
wedding.
always say 6-person. It was not a 6-person wedding.
Huh?
It was like 15 people.
No, it was not. I was there.
Okay, it was still, and you paid for a venue? Yes.
For the 6 of us.
Yes, but you paid for a venue.
Paid for a table at dinner. Like, all right.
You didn't just go to a courthouse and call it a day.
No.
Okay.
We had it at like a
There
vineyard.
was
lunch at a vineyard.
costs.
Sorry about that. But anyway, good luck to you two crazy lovebirds.
So cute.
They'll be pregnant, but probably even pregnant right now.
I think she said she can't have kids.
All right, we'll scrap that then.
Yeah.
Let's get on with our next story. A Charlie Neff exclusive.
Yes. So as you guys know, we broke the story that Megan and MGK were broken up. So they obviously have like a very toxic relationship where they're breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. Well, this time I'm told is a little bit different because one, she's pregnant, right? So it adds like another layer of like sadness. But number two, I was told that the content that she found on his phone was monumental as far as it was relationship ending.
That bad.
That bad. However, look, she has a habit of getting back with him, and friends around her, people in her inner circle are advising her, do not get back with him. Because when you're in that habit, it's so easy to go back.
I mean, I think that she will. Like, they've got in a cycle of breakups and makeups, and
Yeah.
I just think it probably
But
continue.
they haven't seen each other since the fight, right? Which went
Okay.
down over Thanksgiving
Was this
weekend.
a sort of fight that was way bigger than fights they've ever had before?
I don't know that necessarily,
So they've
but
recovered from something like this before?
no, I'm told that what she saw was like the worst she's ever seen.
Okay.
So, I mean, people around her are advising her, do not get back with him. They think MGK is toxic. They think, he's the problem. He's bad for her mental health. And they're just like telling her that she needs to move on. Look, if she takes that advice, that's one thing, but we'll see.
It's hard to take that advice when you're like really pregnant too and you need someone.
Yeah, but I mean, she did break up with him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
However, I was told that she just bought a new house without
Oh.
MGK.
Oh.
So, which actually, she hasn't been living with MGK for a year, I'm told. Apparently, he bought this like insane house. I think it was like Logan Paul's house or something a couple years ago. Big party house. MGK always has people there. Megan didn't like that for security kind of purposes.
Yeah.
So she moved out. And hasn't been living with him for about a year. She's been going from like rental house to rental house.
What a strange relationship these two have.
Totally, right? And so she bought a new house before this breakup happened, knowing that they were not a good mix to live together.
Oh.
And she's actually moving into it very soon, I'm told. But which like works out if they're not together. At least you don't have that like tie.
Totally. You don't have to like, cardboard box up your things.
Yes.
Okay, well.
But like strange relationship, right?
When's she due?
She's due in March.
Okay.
So she's like what, 5-6 months?
Yeah. Oh man, I mean, I hope she doesn't get back with him. But I mean, we've
But
heard the
also,
story before.
I think we would understand. Like, you have to be ready to let go.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have people around you advise you to not get back with him. You have to be the one to be like, that's it.
Do you know if this pregnancy was something they planned?
I don't know that.
Because that'd be crazy.
But if you remember, they did talk about how they wanted kids. Megan had like a miscarriage. They were very open about that.
But they don't seem like people who should be new parents right now.
Because they're not
responsible.
Stable
Yeah,
in the relationship.
They've both got kids already who are older. Not old.
Not Megan's kids, but his kids.
How old are her
Cassie.
kids?
She has like young kids, 3 young kids with Brian Austin Green.
Yeah, it's an interesting time to be bringing a baby into the world. I mean, I don't feel sorry for the baby because the baby's going to be rich.
And beautiful, probably.
Rich and beautiful and tall. Oh my God, that baby's going to... I don't feel sorry for the baby at all,
You're talking a lot about height this podcast.
Height is very important, Charlie.
It's important for guys.
Girls can be like short.
Guys can have like a mediocre face, but if they've got the height, like 6 foot and above, then girls are like, woo, like automatically
and
love.
Girls can be...
How tall are you, Charlie?
Like 6'1", 6'1".
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you don't give me 6'1" vibes.
Oh, stop it, Charlie.
You give me
That's
like
not nice.
5'10", 5'9"
Oh,
vibes.
that is not nice. I am tall and
I don't know.
I'm big in all the right ways.
You do kind of look stretched, though. You don't look like Thor. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, I'll agree with you there. I don't look like Thor. I look like Temu Jason Momoa.
Yeah, or dehydrated Jason Momoa.
Yeah, exactly. All right, our final story. Luigi. See, Luigi's been #1 story for days, and now he's relegated #3.
I know. Wow.
But I mean,
Lots of stuff coming out.
Lots of stuff coming
about
out.
him.
Everybody's super interested in this. One of the big things that came out overnight, TMZ did this story that Luigi comes from quite a rich family,
Yeah.
like moguls.
Which would make you think, like, why kill someone and throw your life away when you have a charmed life?
And when you
right?
can afford the healthcare
Right.
that you don't. I mean, you ideally you have insurers to pay
Like,
for
it
all of
doesn't affect you as much as it would affect other people.
Exactly. But then doesn't make his crime more
Like a point.
like a point rather than
Yeah.
for himself?
Yeah.
If-
I think that was his whole thing.
Right.
It was to make a point.
Well, the grandmother, who is now deceased, R.I.P., she had at least a $30 million will, potentially north of $100 million.
To distribute among her 10 children.
She got 10 children?
10 children.
Oh my God, that
Yeah, I
poor
know.
woman. But in the will, it says that any of the grandchildren now who are like in charge of the will, they can cut Luigi off because, committing crimes or even being charged with a crime could be enough that they could cut him out of the will if they chose to.
Yeah, which they probably should. However, I think the family hired an attorney, right? So it seems like the family is supporting him to some degree.
I just have a feeling everything's going to work out for Luigi.
No way.
I just have a feeling. We live in that country right now.
No, at one point they're going to lock him up and we'll never see or hear from him again.
I don't know. I think Trump would free him if there was enough public consensus.
No way. He killed somebody.
I know, but it's just interesting times. I just think that his lawyer, this interesting guy, someone Dicky.
I love that you remember that
I remember
part.
the Dicky part for some reason. But he said, look, we're pleading not guilty. I haven't seen any evidence, even though there's like overwhelming evidence.
Right.
So obviously they're going to fight this thing tooth and nail and hope to find just one juror who hates, not even believes, but hates the healthcare industry so much that they're just not willing to convict Luigi. I could see them getting 1 out of 12 hung jury.
That would be insane.
And then it'd be insane. And then it'd make the case even bigger because, it's obvious that he did it, allegedly. But it's obvious. But I mean,
the same thing with OJ, right? There's only 3 fingerprints found at the scene or 3 DNA found at the scene of the crime. Nicole, Ron Goldman. Ron Goldman? Ron Goldman.
Yeah.
And OJ.
Right.
And he still got off. There was overwhelming evidence that OJ was the killer and he got off.
I can feel like something like that may happen in this case. But we'll see. On to our comments now. You want to read them out, Charlie? You're better at reading than me, eh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, for the Selena Gomez story about her getting engaged to Benny Blanco, Senor's Hangout says, Selena Gomez deserves this real love.
I want to hang out at Senor's Hangout.
I know, it sounds good.
I wonder what Senor's Hangout is like.
Some tacos, maybe?
One with the shoe.
Margarita.
One with hope.
God, margarita.
Morning margarita.
Right yes, yes. Elihano says, good for Selena. I hope it lasts for her and that they have a couple babies.
I feel like it's going to last. This doesn't feel like it's for us.
I think when you get engaged or married in your 30s, you have like way better of a chance to stay together than like if you get married or engaged in your 20s.
I think her and Justin, they were together for a while.
That was a toxic relationship.
They found the person that was right for them. I think Hailey Bieber's right for him.
Yeah.
Like they're both really religious. Is Benny Blanco religious? Because I know Selena is.
I don't know. Good
but
question.
They just seem like a good match as well.
Yeah. Justin said, shout out to all my Wizards of Waverly Place kids from the 90s in the chat. We getting old, y'all. Babies are next. Laugh out loud. It's sad because Wizards of Waverly Place is like too young for me. So
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's the show that Selena was on the Disney Channel. But like we're too old to know that.
We are old now.
I know, my God. I'm feeling old. Are you feeling old?
Yeah.
I had to skip the Fox Christmas party last night because I got sick. I feel like back in the day, my 20-year-old me would be like, I'm pushing through, I'm going. Last night, I'm like, oh no, my old ass needs to get to a couch.
That is strange for you because...
I love good content. I rented a dress and everything. It's just sitting in the bag, the rental bag.
For you not to be there taking an Instagram in front of the Fox sign, you must have been really
not
sick.
well. I was not well. I'm still not doing great, so keep your distance.
Okay, we're at a podcast desk for days now.
For the Megan Fox story, Heather D said, sounds like Megan and MGK shouldn't be together if it's that bad. I hope they can focus on healthy co-parenting moving forward. Agreed. Let's see if that's the case. David said, I'll say no, Megan and MGK should not get back together. I agree. Stellar said, Megan broke up with MGK to get with me. Oh.
Oh, man. Pregnant Megan Fox.
Oh, she's beautiful. I mean,
it's
I
hotter
love
than not
Megan.
pregnant Megan Fox nearly. It's just like,
I love her.
unreal.
You like pregnant girls.
Something about it. You know, they've had sex recently. You know.
Well, at least like, what, 9
Right.
months ago or whatever?
I don't know. Something about it.
For the Luigi story, Bezo said, do you believe Luigi is just taking the fall? There's
For
no
who?
way. Yeah.
No, he worked alone.
He had a whole manifesto saying
Yeah.
he worked alone. A couple miscellaneous comments. These are my favorite. Senors hang out. Senors again said, Cotton hunches over a lot.
Maybe I don't want to come to your hangout anymore, senor. Yeah, I mean, I
We
guess
both need to work on our posture.
it's hard not to know what to do at the desk.
Well, because the mics are so low and you want to be like close, so it's like easy to get hunchy. Like we need the mics that are like come like this. Do you know what I'm talking
I feel
about?
like I'd still hunch over. I think that
because you'd be like la 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 versus like la.
But I think that the good thing about podcasting and stuff is that you're kind of just natural and you're like relaxed. And people hunch.
But hunching is like bad for your health, right?
I mean, there's a lot of things I do bad for my health.
True,
It's fine.
true.
Something's going to get me.
Miss Courtney Renee said, "Happy holidays, Charlie and Charlie."
Thank you, Courtney
Aw,
Renee.
Thank you. What are you doing for Christmas, by the way?
Tomorrow's actually my last day at the company of 2024.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, see you later.
Yeah, I got my best mate from Australia who's coming over.
What's his name?
His name is Kimber.
Kimba.
And we're gonna go do some stuff in LA. And then
Are you gonna take him on the tour, the TMZ tour?
No.
Right. So they're doing the Christmas tour right now. It's so cute.
No.
Oh, please. That's what tourists want to do when they come here. You say no and scoff, but people actually enjoy it.
I mean, maybe so, but not me. I'm not. We're going to Universal Studios. That's enough touristy stuff
Oh, that's
for me.
fun. That's fun.
And then I'm going down to like hang out with my mother-in-law and stuff for Christmas.
Where is that at?
An hour south, Orange County. What about you?
OC. Holiday is just gonna be at my hometown. It's about an hour from here, Glendora.
Does everyone in Glendora sound like you?
Yes.
Is it
Actually, in high school, I was like not the Valley girl.
Oh, really?
Like people always say, like, you're such a Valley girl. I'm like, that's so ironic because in high school, like I would make fun of other girls' accents.
That
and
is so weird.
like there's a couple girls, they'd be like, oh my God, like, and I was just like, that is too much. So it's just so ironic that here I'm
Yeah.
known as the Valley girl when I was like the least Valley girl person in
funny.
high school. Like, but yes, absolutely. I'm from the Valley, like the good Valley, San Gabriel Valley.
Okay, I'm going to sign us out. I'll do a Valley Girl accent and you can do an Australian accent, okay?
Oh, geez. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Charlie.
That was horrible.
I mean, let's see, you're Australian. Thank you, Charlie.
Crikey, we out of here.
And we'll see you here tomorrow. Oh, my
What are you
God, what am I doing?
It's getting worse. It's
See you
getting worse.
tomorrow. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing
You're
any-
just changing the pitch.
I don't
not
know what I'm
the-
doing. All right, we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Bye, guys.